Next race on the track, the women's 200 metres. And Gareth James goes for Wales in lane 1. Emily Freeman for British Universities in 2. Venetia James, another great young talent for GB Juniors in 3. Joyce Madawaka, she's already run the 100 metres and won it in lane 4. Lee McConnell of Loughborough in 5. And Susan Burnside of Scotland in lane 6. And Gareth James ran in the 100 metres a little earlier. She's got the inside lane and she's got some very good athletes outside her. Represents the Swansea Harriers Club. Emily Freeman, British Universities, a Wakefield Harrier. The indoor 200-metre champion for British Universities, and then did the double at their championships over 1 and 2 just a couple of weeks ago. Now, I know John Regis will be interested in the progress of young 17-year-old Venetia James, European junior champion at 200 metres and the 4x400 metres last year. And she's the British #1 over this distance last year. What a talent. Joyce Madawaka, going for a sprint double here at Loughborough this afternoon, has already won the 100 metres in convincing style. Outside Joyce is Lee McConnell, former high jump specialist, and recently ran 23.93 seconds into a 2.3 headwind. So she's a talented athlete, and she's very, very strong too. And finally, Susan Burnside, Scotland, from the Edinburgh Club, 22 years old, the East of Scotland champion. Interesting to note that earlier on this afternoon, Abby Ayapatan ran 23.52 in an invitation event. But as far as Venetia James is concerned, well, you never want to go out on a limb, do you? But you have to say she must be, we hope she's going to be, the future of British sprinting. The great Kathy Cook has only run faster than this young athlete at 200 metres amongst former great British junior women. She has a lifetime best of 22.93, which she set last year. And John Regis is biting his fingernails. Just outside Venetia is Joyce Madawaka, going for this sprint double. Well, just a slight problem there at the start. Go on, John. I mean, Venetia James is a great talent. And how's the training been going this season so far?
Well, I talked with her coach, Aya Falola. They've been down to Australia, really working on the technical side of the 200-metre race. So we know she's strong enough, but it's just really a case of keeping under control, running your own individual race. The 200 metres is like putting the jigsaw puzzle together. If you get it right, you get the complete picture.
Can she win it?
I think so.
Just give you the lineup again. And Gareth James of Wales in 1, Emily Freeman in 2, British Universities, then Venetia, then Joyce Madawaka of England, Lee McConnell of Loughborough, good all-round athlete McConnell, and finally Susan Burnside. And away this time, Venetia actually got a terrible start, and Madawaka has taken a couple of metres out of her already. But Madawaka has really got to turn on the gas, because Venetia James will not let up. Venetia James has brought Madawaka back in convincing style, but what has she got left? Can Madawaka do the double? On the inside, Freeman's going well. Venetia James is beaten. Madawaka is going to do the double, and that was a good run by Freeman. A photograph for 3rd place. Well, all sorts of things to talk about there. The start and the fact in the last 50 metres or so, Venetia James just lost the plot a little bit. But a good result for Joyce Madawaka, 23.23 seconds as well. A season's best for her. Won the 1